Welcome back to part 2. My camera's about to drop. I'm Roja Spies, and yeah, I needed to take a few minutes to soak the onions off because it was a little bit too much. So yeah, I've still got a messy table, but this is the bowl so far. It needs mixing. We have the red peppers, the yellow peppers, one onion. We still have another onion to go. I'm just going to clean up my mess and chop the next onion, and I shall be back very soon. Let's do the clicky thing. I know everything literally looks a mess at the minute, but I actually haven't done that bad on this one. And why am I putting them close to my eyes? Because now I feel my eyes watering. Anyway, I'm going to finish chopping this and I will BRB. So because I'm a dumbass and I don't actually... Please stop staring at my hair, by the way. Because I'm a dumbass and I actually don't know how to dice onions, my strategy, just to let you guys know, is cut them into pieces that are like this size, if my camera decides to focus, and then put them on this side and just start chopping like that with my knife. It seems to work best. And one thing I like about the onions is that when you chop them, they're like layered together. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you can see these, if my camera decides to focus, there's these little layers. And when you chop these little layers, they just fall into individual pieces like in here. So it makes it way more easier to cut an onion than cut a pepper. So yeah, I just start doing this technique. Yes, your onion flies everywhere. Yes, this is very messy. And yes, this is totally unnecessary. But this is my channel. And as you guys already know, I'm pretty dumb. I don't think things through. I'm very impulsive. I don't know, I just feel like everyone's going to get food poisoning, but you know what? It's worth it for the content. My onion just flung at the camera. Let me put it in the bin. What the hell? I also was cutting onions before and a piece of onion fell out my shirt, so yeah. Onion goes everywhere. So I'm just going to demo for you guys what I do. Let me just leave these onions out of the way. I just chop like this. And let me explain something. Like, you see here, it looks like one piece, but it has layers. Let me show you what I mean. And you guys saw I didn't cut it. That's one layer, two layer, and it's just layered like that. And you just chop those into smaller pieces, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm going to do, and I do it bit by bit because it's just easier. And yes, if you've noticed, I'm incredibly messy. I don't know why I didn't decide to pick something bigger, but like a bigger chopping board, but hey, we're dealing with it. Life is okay. There are people in worse positions than this, so let's not make a big drama out of it, because it's really not that big of a deal. But I fucking hate onions. They make me cry. They always make me sad, but they taste good in my bolognese or spag bol, whatever you guys call it. This process takes a little bit of time because it's just consistently chopping. I'm almost 1000% positive there's an easier way, and a less time consuming way to do this, but I'm a dumbass, and yeah, I'm just going to do it my way. Still cut, still cut, still cut, still cut. I do this like 3, 4, even 5 times if you're really paranoid. I think I'm going to do it 5 times just to make sure that everything is cut. Do you see it just flinging everywhere? I'm grabbing little sections and just chopping. That's why my knife looks like this. Just makes it way easier. I think that looks reasonably okay. It's not too bad. And what we're going to do is pour it into the bowl. The bowl is sanitized. This has been re-sanitized. My hands have been sanitized. The knife has been sanitized. Hygiene is very important when you are playing, well, not playing, but when you are cooking food. I've missed this part of the onion. Oh my god. I will BRB when I finish this onion. I'm a dumbass. Please stop staring at my hair, and welcome back to my cooking video where we're going to make bolognese from home. And you're probably almost guaranteed going to see me have a breakdown, and I will probably end up sectioned by the end of this video, but you know what, life goes on. Welcome to Roja's cooking class, where we literally don't measure things. We have onions flying everywhere. We keep a plastic bag of food next to us that is our bin. Hey! My cats are trying to fuck. So yeah, also in Roja's restaurant and Roja's cooking class, we have cats trying to fuck each other. We have crazy hair. We can't chop onions. We don't know how to dice onions. We can't cook. We nearly fell on camera. We literally had a breakdown, you know. Plus, we don't give a fuck about safety either because I'm just chopping away. So literally, I could lose my finger and I probably wouldn't even care. So yeah. If you want to attend my cooking class, let me know, because this is a literal disaster. Into the bowl we go. And what I'm going to do, because my hands are clean, I promise you they're clean. We're going to mix them together with our hand. Just so everything's mixed and nice and blended. This is what it will look like after it's been blended. Just give me a second. Okay, the next step is to season it, so I'm just going to take some table salt and put it in my hand. Mama Spice loves salt, so this is the problem. I don't want to put too much in because I don't want things too salty. She loves salt, so I'm starting with this amount and just throwing it in. I think I'm going to need a wee bit more than that. This is just table salt, as you guys can see. I don't want to overdo it, but it's better to have a lot of taste than no taste, if you get what I'm saying. So I'm not too bothered about doing it. Overdoing it, sorry. Taking our pepper. 4 or 5 taps of it, and this is what it's looking like on the inside. We're just going to again just give it a quick little mix just so everything's blended and nice, and then we don't really have to worry too much about, you know, the flavour. We won't have to worry about it later on, you know, when we're boiling it and we're heating it up. We don't have to worry about adding our flavour, or in case we forget. I always like to do it before, so because believe it or not, I have cooked before. Just every time it's been somewhat of a disaster, but the food's always been bomb. So yeah, I always suggest seasoning your food before you heat it up. And I'm going to go and wash my hands for the 19th time in this video, and I shall be back. And voila, I'm back. Now what we need to do is clean the area up, and we're going to start chopping some mushrooms. There's not mushroom for you in my life, is my response to that. I'm such a fucking weirdo, and stop looking at my hair like I get it, it's bad. But by the way, if you guys want a hair care routine video, I'm not even joking, my hair's gotten so long, and like my hair naturally is so thick, so I have to have layers cut into it pretty often because it's too thick, and it's starting to come through, and it's getting a little bit thicker now, and it's getting longer. Feels nice. So if you guys want a hair care routine, let me know, and on that note, I'm going to shut up and clean up. Because we all know I could talk forever. And ever. And motherfucking ever. Okay, now what we're going to do is cut some mushrooms. We're going to use the entire packet. And again, use the new dicing method. And I shall be right back. Okay, so I'm just sitting here, mushrooms on my titties, and I'm just going to start, but I'm cuter then. And yeah. They are just so cute. I don't know if you cut the ends off or you keep the ends in. I'm gonna throw the ends away. I could be doing this wrong, but and I scoop to that because I don't give a fuck. I'm trying. That's all that matters. So appreciate it. And please stop staring at my hair. I really, honestly look like I've been electrocuted. I just hate my life. Mushrooms are low key cool. I think they taste like chicken. I don't mind mushrooms. Let me guys know in the comments, or message me, let me know if you like mushrooms or if you like onions, because I'm not quite keen on them. On onions, I mean, but I don't mind mushrooms. I think mushrooms are real nice. And I honestly think they taste like chicken. And I look like I've been electrocuted and it's starting to annoy me. Because I'm one of them people, if I watch a YouTube video and I see somebody with like their hair messed up or they've got spots or whatever, I can't stop staring. Like, not in a mean way, more in a like, oh, kind of way. You know what I mean? Because we're so used to seeing perfect people in videos. That's partly why I do these kinds of videos, to show people you can still be funny, you can still be yourself, you can still be extra, you can still have a laugh and a good time and be yourself. You can, that's the whole point, you can still be yourself. And that's why I enjoy these videos, because I'm not putting on an act, I'm not pretending to be somebody I'm not, I'm just honestly and truly being myself, and I'm enjoying it. And that's why I'm happy. I've just realised that you guys can't see what I'm doing, but yeah, I'm happy that I can be myself. I can do these kinds of videos, and I can just have a laugh. And you guys, I need to stop saying but you guys can just get to know me a bit better, and we can have a laugh, because believe it or not, I don't drink. So yeah, this is not me drunk. This is not me under the influence. This is like 100% me. You know what I mean? 100% who I am. I'm literally this annoying, this stupid, this dumb, but I'm also funny. And I also enjoy making content that makes people laugh. I want people to feel like they can come and watch my videos and have a good time and have a laugh. That's what I want. I don't want people to, you know what I mean, sit there and be miserable watching my content. That's why I like to do fun, weird, crazy videos. Like cooking, where I literally nearly fell on camera. I was having a breakdown. The onions made me cry. My cat was trying to rape my other cat, so I had to put him in the back garden. And life is just brilliant. Oh, and I don't know how to dice onions either. So I've done two. I think I did 2 mushrooms already. I'm still not quite. I'm not quite happy with how they're diced, but I don't know if you guys can see. They're literally like, they're okay. And I'm gonna go and be. I'll be back on camera because I have a whole fucking. I have a whole bag of the mushrooms today. We're also gonna add some garlic because we want that nice kick, and quite a generous amount. Some more pepper. We've already added more salt, but you want it to be really nice and flavourful. So this is what it looks like. And we're just going to give it a quick mix. Blend everything together nicely. It smells so nice. It's not even been cooked and it smells so nice. You can really, really smell the flavour. Like, I'm not just saying that because I'm cooking it, I'm saying it literally because that's how it smells. So bomb. So nice. This is what it looks like now. It's all been mixed. But I'm still not happy, bitch. Tad bit more garlic. Give it that kick. Just to show you guys what I'm doing, I go like in circular motions and work my way around the tops. And I turn the tops to the bottoms, if that makes sense. I go like that. Scoop it to the bottom, flip it over, just so I'm confident that everything is being mixed. I really don't want to go in with my hands. I've washed my hands like 50 times. And voila, this is what it's going to look like. You just scoop some of the top bits back down. That's what it's going to look like. So it's not too bad so far. And we're going to clean up, and I will see you guys in the next second. This stutter. I will see you guys in the next segment of this video. Okay, for this next segment, we are going to just grate some cheese. This bowl is going to be filled with cheese. This cheese, just in case you're wondering, is British extra cheddar cheese, extra mature white cheddar with a rich, punchy and savoury, well-rounded flavour. So, it is nice cheese, I'm not going to lie. cheap too. It's from Iceland. It's affordable. So. We're having that problem. If you guys remember before I deleted my old videos, I had a problem with cheese that kept breaking. It keeps doing it. Like, I'm going to show you guys because nobody ever believes me. And I'm not even putting hard pressure on. And it just breaks. See what I mean? Like, I'm slowly going down, not putting a lot of pressure on, and I can feel it breaking already. Oh my god, what the hell? This is what I mean. This cheese is nice, but it just falls apart. And voila, so now we have our cheese that is done, if my camera wants to focus. And we also have the mixture from earlier done with the garlic, with the mushrooms, with the peppers, the salt, powdered pepper, mushrooms. It smells so good, you guys. I wish you could smell it. It smells awesome. Can't wait to cook it. And just keep stirring it because there's a lot of powdered sauce. There's a lot of powdered flavour in this. So, yeah. Let's just give you a quick look at what we're working with. And we're going to move on to the next segment of the video. You guys, I have a special guest. Look who's back. Mama Spice is back, everybody. In the building. I told you she'd be back. She's going to help me cook because I'm useless.
I'm not helping him cook. I'm showing him what.
She's showing me what to do basically, and I'm learning. So, welcome to our ghetto restaurant. And this is what we've done. We've got our cheese and our sauce that smells nice. We're doing the mince now, and we shall be back soon. So, Mama's Best, do you want to explain to everybody what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm browning the mince.
So she's prepping the mince in the pan.
Get all the fat off it, so it's not greasy.
Mhm.
Then we add this mixture into the...
Oh wait, because it's got a spoon in it.
No, not yet, not for a long time yet.
No, I'm just saying it's got a spoon.
Brown your mince off.
So we're browning the mince. Let's give you a look.
Yeah, get me a wooden spatula.
Spatula time. You gonna say hello? This is one of our cats. Her name's Amelia. Say hello.
Stumping.
Say hello, you guys. Isn't she so cute? So as you can see, it's starting to brown.
And it's getting grease on it, so yeah, we're going to drain that at the end because I don't like it. It spoils the bolognese. We've got all fresh ingredients anyway.
All done by yours truly.
And this is a trick. You might not all know about these colours. You do this. You do that.
That's a bit late.
Do that. Flip it in. Then nobody can get at it.
Because we do actually have 6 cats and they're a literal nightmare. They'll go for any food that's around.
Not like they don't get fed whiskers and shit.
Exactly, they have big ass meals and they still want our food.
Criticize it, cat.
There's one here. I'll introduce you to them all. This one is Amelia.
Michael Phil.
This is Bean. So cute. This is Jean Bleu. My cat. Stop staring at my hair. So what you're going to need next is some chopped tomatoes. You can get them from your local shop. Some dolmio. And we like sweet corn. You don't have to have sweet corn, but sweet corn adds that extra niceness to it and it's filling.
If you have peppers and onions and mushrooms with sweet corn, that can be a vegetarian bolognese. You don't need the meat. That's a vegetarian bolognese.
So it's suitable for vegetarians and vegans as well. So
if you don't use the mince, that's a vegan. Or vegetarian.
So there you go. Even vegans can make this. Is easy, and I think homemade's way better than like boxed bolognese. Do you know what I think? We're old school. We like to cook from scratch most of the time, especially when we're doing this or like a curry or a hot pot or a shepherd's pie.
You can't buy the toast.
Yeah, we like to do it from home. This is Reggie Roy. And Barney, my other cat, is not here. He's actually literally the cat from hell. He did try raping one of the cats, so he's like sad. But yeah, that's my cat. So Mama Spice is adding the tin sweet corn into the mince that's now brown, so you know that the mince is done.
Well, it's not. It's done, but it's on the verge of it. Just needs a simmer. Like this, you ready?
We're adding the little concoction we made.
Which is peppers, onions,
mushrooms, salt, pepper, garlic. You name it, it smells so nice.
And then your mixture. Slowly get like this.
That just looks bomb.
It'd be even bomber when you've got your sauce and you have to let your peppers in that cook now, Michael.
So give it a few minutes, let it cook, and I'll be back. Let's do the clicky thing. No, this is how it's looking now. It's looking really nice.
And then here we go. This is the...
We're adding the dolmio sauce now, so it's all coming together.
And you told me all you need to be simmering it for about 20 minutes, 15 minutes.
So leave it for about 15-20 minutes.
Stir it in like this, but put it on a lower light.
Stir it, put it on a low temperature.
So it's just simmering.
So it's just simmering and keep stirring and...
Just keep checking it.
Just keep checking it and...
This, after the dolmio, then 20 minutes, 15 minutes, come in, throw your tomatoes on, top it up, spread it out, because you can make a meal like this for 5 or 6 people.
It does look very
And if you live
filling.
on your own, you just put some in
the freezer and you can have it.
In one of them tubs.
Yeah.
I've got loads of these from Chinese.
Chinese shops, yeah.
And you can freeze them, fill that. Put it in your freezer and you've a meal. We're getting here now.
It's looking real nice. It smells so good as well.
I know if you had smell-o-vision. Here we go, just turn it up, let's get...
So we've added the tomatoes, and this is what your spag bol, aka spaghetti, should look like.
And put it on a low light, simmer it about 15 minutes. Then you do your pasta. Bob's your uncle.
Booyah! And now we're just going to give everywhere a quick clean, sanitise everything, because we've been obviously chopping food, there's bacteria, we don't want anything.
Cats.
Yeah, and cats around, so I'm just going to give everywhere a quick scrub and I'll be back. Let's do the clicky thing, motherfucker. Okay, so you want to leave your bolognese, aka spaghetti, aka spag bol, to just simmer for 15-20 minutes. Stop looking at my fucking hair. Honestly, I've enjoyed cooking. I'm not really a cooking type person, but I've really, really enjoyed it. And it's been really fun, and yeah, it smells so amazing. I can't wait to eat it. Apologies about my kitchen. It is absolutely a disgrace at the minute. Our landlord is awful. Shout out to our landlord. Our house is falling to pieces, so shout out. I mean, life is so brilliant right now. Like, I've had several breakdowns. I've been fined several times. My hair looks like this. I've got this going on. I mean, what more could you ask for? Just the perfect life. If you can't detect the sarcasm in that, please don't watch this video. Okay, unfortunately my camera is about to die, which sucks. But this is what our spaghetti is looking like. A spag bol, a bolognese. It looks bomb. I will post pictures on my social media just so you guys know. And you can check out the final result. You can like my Facebook page, Roman and Spice, with 2 eyes. You can also add me on Snapchat, which is Roja Spice. And you can also follow our Instagram account, which is Roman Spice, with 2 eyes. Or you can follow me personally at Roman and Spice. All of my links to social media will be linked in the description box down below under the social section. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed myself. This has been a brilliant, excellent experience. A little bit time consuming, but really fun. I've enjoyed myself. I feel good. So thank you so much for watching Roja's cooking that didn't quite have that we went through so much. It was a journey. It was a blast. It was a journey. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching the video and join us later in the next video. I'm so like stressed and this hair's doing my head in. But yeah, if you guys also want a haircut routine, let me know because this shit's been growing like a motherfucker. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and I will see you in the next one. I have been your host, Roja Spice, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. So thank you so much for watching and mwah, goodbye bitch.